What's up, nerds? Another episode of Stock Doc. I had a great day today. Actually two of my three just absolute faves right now, ADXS and POAI. That's ADXS and Precision Oncology. Look like they may be entering the freight train from hell phase, really moving nicely. Hopefully we'll see some continuation of that tomorrow. But looks like the jig is up on those stocks, and they should be powering forward for some big gains. So very excited. Always a chance for a little pullback. If you haven't got in, maybe you can scoop some up on a little pullback. I'm definitely going to be holding both and looking for some big gains on those. So if you're holding either of those, congratulations. It looks like some good times are ahead. Dropping this video today on two exciting stocks that I've been reading up on lately, checking out. But first, give us a shout on social media. Got my Twitter tag here, Facebook, and this is my stock twits handle. Very awesome photo here. But I started making these videos, and our producer Steven started making these videos because we want to help people. I'm an oncologist, and my calling into this field was to help people. And again, once I got out of my training and started making a living that was a little more comfortable than my training years, I started getting into these stocks, and I just learned along the way that the medical knowledge is valuable, not just for the patients at the bedside, but also the knowledge is valuable in the market. So we've been sharing these videos because I feel like I should, and because I want to help people, because we've been doing very well. So give us a shout on Facebook. We like to have fun and engage with people. We'll respond to your DMs, and add us as a friend. We're here for you. This is my buddy Steven. He's our producer. Just wicked with the tech and the graphics, and since we've got his face up here on the screen, I got to say, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. He's been getting after me to remember to say this on the program. So awesome tech with Steven. Hilarious guy. He's got some cool videos on YouTube, cooking some steaks, and just an all-around awesome dude that I'm happy to call my friend, and is doing a great job producing these. This is his Twitter handle about Ella. So give us a shout on social media. Like I said, we're here to help you, engage with you. If we can learn anything from the GameStop and AMC and Wall Street Bets crowd, it's that collaborative information sharing is critical and helpful if we're going to beat the big guys on Wall Street. And that's in a way what I'm trying to do, is share my knowledge on some heavily shorted, heavily manipulated, awesome small, micro, and nano-cap biotechs, and help others make money. A lot of people ask me, how deep are you in this? And I tell them I'm all the way in. Pretty much every extra dollar I have, we pay the house payment, we pay the car payment, try and get the credit cards paid off, and this is it. We don't do real estate. I just read about oncology, read about the companies and their products down the road, and it's been an extremely great investment for me, and just trying to share, pass on some knowledge to my fellow Americans, anybody internationally watching. So we like to have fun on social media. I got one like on this tweet, but on the 25th, my mom gave me the keys to her stock market account. She had some Disney shares, and she was loyal to Disney, had Disney, about probably 20, 30 years. And I said, give me that. I'm going to grow that faster than Disney. So shots fired to Walt, sold my mom's Disney, got her into a real quality company, ADXS. One person liked it, but that's okay, and it wasn't me. But that's okay, because we had our moment today. We started going vertical with ADXS, And just in the spirit of the Rick James, Charlie Murphy videos, F your couch, Mickey Mouse, we're rubbing our grimy feet all over that couch of Walt Disney, because we're lapping Disney in the gains, and some good times are ahead. Here's another graphic I shared on social media this week. And this is just the power of taking profit and reinvesting it into a stock that has been kicked in the nuts, so to speak, that's down and heavily shorted and just beat up. So if you make 1% a day, every single trading day of the year, that's 253 sessions. It doesn't even look like real math, but you make 12.4 fold. Give 40% to Uncle Sam, and you have 7-fold your investment, original value of the account in profit. This is big stuff. Exponential growth and compound growth, just amazing things. Like I showed on another video, Einstein called it the 8th wonder of the world. And so a lot of people ask me, should I sell, or when are you selling? And it all depends. It depends what I'm feeling. Depends on what market conditions are suggesting that we ought to do during the GameStop and AMC raid. Nothing was holding gains, so I sold some of these stocks for a 20-30% pop after hours. Kind of explained a little of that on social media, and looking to buy back in if it dips, or if it doesn't, I'm going to buy something else that's beat up. But there's always value in taking profits. Like I said, these stocks will pop 10, 20, 30, 50%. And there's absolutely no shame in taking some profits. Again, if you can grow your account by 1% every day in 253 trading sessions, you get 12-fold on the year. Pretty sweet. So let's get in some stocks I like. Ran the filters this morning. Again, you can get Morningstar at premium through most public library accounts. I filter for market cap less than 1 billion, industry sector, group healthcare, and Morningstar price per fair value ratio of 0.7 or less. So we're looking at stocks that the professionals, Morningstar, is telling us they think are 30% discounted. And then I'm starting to pick out what I like based off their buffet. So when I first started getting into stocks, I just bought what I liked, and I did pretty well. The returns were nothing. Certainly nothing to be embarrassed about. I was proud of them. We beat the market. We did well. But when I really started doing well is I started choosing what I like from what Morningstar likes and what they feel is discount. So this is one that filtered today, and a little bit bigger of a company, certainly not by professionals' standards, but of what I typically invest in. So it is less than $1 billion. It's about $500 million in market cap. We see it's got a 52-week high of 31.69, and Morningstar thinks it's worth 22 bucks. So it's about a third off if you're bargain shopping. And what a cool company! I was really impressed. So this is just a list of all their clinical stage or preclinical stage assets. And the Q101 in itself, I thought, was just awesome. What is Q101? It's a monoclonal antibody. So this is your stereotypical monoclonal antibody, your Rituxan, your pembrolizumab, your Avastin. It's an antibody that's going to bring a unique cancer antigen presented on HLA of an antigen that's unique to the cancer. So in this case, they're targeting HPV-driven cancers, cervical, head and neck, and they're showing a protein that is cervical cancer or head and neck cancer unique, or anal cancer, HPV-related cancers, and they're bringing that right up to the T cell, and they're also bringing interleukin-2, which is a T cell stimulant, basically a molecule that mimics interleukin-2. So you've got your T cell coming in from here. It meets face to face with this monoclonal antibody, and they say, here's your target, go get it, and here's your boost. So activate T cell and find this bad boy and go kill it. So very cool. Very, very cool immuno-oncology model. They're studying this as monotherapy. They're studying it in combination with immune checkpoint inhibitors. And this looks pretty big time to me. Exciting science, and I can see a big future for this. The intellectual property of this company is impressive. $500 million for this kind of technology is just not too much for me, and I'm excited. I bought some shares today for both me and my mom, and I'm looking for 5 to 10 fold from this stock in the next year or two, and I think that's a fairly conservative ask based on the value of their intellectual property. I look for that company to be acquired, or if they decide to go by themselves, they dilute a couple times and raise cash, I'll be buying more, averaging my shares down. I'm holding it until it pops several-fold. I will not be selling until I've made some nice money on that stock. So another I've been talking about on social media, it's been near the top of the Morningstar filters now for a couple weeks, is BNTC. BNTC is the ticker. I love the market cap. This just makes me salivate. The stock, the entire company is worth half of a Kirk Cousins salary. So I like to make fun of overpaid athletes, and when I see the kind of intellectual property of this company, the Vikings could cut Kirk Cousins and pay half his salary next year to buy the entire market cap of this company, and their owner would make a lot of money. But that's okay. We're trying to make money for ourselves. We're not worried about the Vikings owner. So this is a Facebook post I dropped on social media. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I want to point out, you can pause your screen and kind of read this. But BNTC has a video on their site, and they show a comparison of short interfering RNA versus ddRNA. And what it is they're using RNA molecules to silence genes. So the current competitors are using short interfering RNA, which has to be dosed once a month or once every couple of weeks. BNTC has technology that they're trying to get into the nucleus of the cell, and the cell is just going to constitutively continue to make that RNA that interferes with the faulty gene product in 2 diseases. So they're looking at oropharyngeal muscular dystrophy and hepatitis B. Please go to their website, watch their video. They could do a much better job explaining it than I can in a few minutes on StockTwits. What I want to point out here, there's a frame of reference here. ABUS is a $331 million company. They have a short interfering RNA product for hepatitis B. The video on BNTC shows the theory why ddRNA is better, and it's an excellent theory, and I agree with it. Yet the market cap of the company is only like 1/17 of ABUS. So read my write-up. Hopefully you understand the theory behind the investment. But I'll be buying BNTC as long as it's filtering high on Morningstar's undervalued list, and I think it's got potential for some huge gains. I'm just going to show a quick shout out on their website. If you click this play video, they've got a video on YouTube that explains their technology. It's unbelievable. It's hilarious. It's only valued at 18 million, and I think you'll appreciate that. All right, everybody, have a great week. Happy trading. I'm holding my ADXS, and I'm holding my POAI long term, and hope you all enjoying the gains, and have a great weekend.